Probate is actually named after an agency in county government where a bunch of nice people work that help people with a certain type of issue. The reason people get nervous about probate is because of the costs and consequences of going through that process. So probate is the process that you go through to make sure that your wishes that are laid out in your will are carried out at the time of your death. Instead of everything happening privately, Wisconsin law provides that a probate court will oversee the administration of your will to make sure things are on the up and up. The probate court is going to oversee the distribution of any asset that's in your name at the time of your death and doesn't automatically transfer to someone else. Probate isn't a painful process necessarily, but people like to avoid it for a couple of reasons. First of all, it can take a while. Typically, the person you name to be your agent or personal representative to handle your probate doesn't get authority to manage your assets for at least 30 days after your death. The second complication with probate is that it costs money to have a lawyer go through the court forms and filings necessary to go from naming that person as your personal representative to the case being completed, usually about a year later. Finally, the other reason that people tend to want to avoid the probate process is because it's public. They don't hang your information out in the front of the courthouse, but it is public information that someone could go and look at if they were curious, and that's something that many of us prefer not to have happen with our final wishes and our assets at the time of our death.